And for now, let's go across to our next guest. We have with us Rajiv Dogra, former diplomat, joining us on the program. Sir, thank you very much for joining in. So we're, of course, tracking this along with the rest of the nation, and our thoughts and prayers with our brave soldiers. It's all boiling down to whether the military offensive will take a bit of a pause and whether a window of diplomacy will now open up or not. We had a former diplomat, Mr. Singh, Mr. KC Singh, with us just a while back, and he was suggesting that the parleys that are ongoing, the Saudis have met us, they've apparently met the Pakistanis as well, that could perhaps provide some sort of a breakthrough and put the necessary pressure on Pakistan. What are your thoughts?
Well, every diplomat should not close any window at all. So one should keep the option of a peaceful solution, peaceful resolution to issues like war, because war is very expensive business. In fact, I've written an entire book on wars in the world, especially India-Pakistan war, and it's a scary reading, I can tell you this. But having said that, now, how long can you keep on bleeding? It's very good to say that, yes, let's stop the war, let's take the path of peace. But please remember two things. One, as a studio based in Mumbai, please recall 1993, when the attack was to cripple the financial capital of India. Ever since then, Mumbai has not been the same. Mumbai was a happy city. Mumbai was a city on the go. Now people look over their shoulders. And more than that, not just Mumbai, the entire India since 1993 has not been the same. Whichever building you go to, whichever office you go to, whichever industry you go to, you have guards guarding those. You might say, so what? The so what answer to that is that annually India is spending over $11 billion on maintaining these security checks, maintaining these guards. So that is how Pakistan has been successful in leading us since 1993, which was multiplied again in 2611. The second is Pakistan has been engaged for the last 35 years in a war by stealth called terrorism. So Pakistan will continue its business the same way, even if the present conflict stops tomorrow. So we have to be careful in what we are hoping for. And India, please also remember, throughout its history, has been forgiving. And in every such instance where India has been forgiving, it has had huge costs to pay. And I'm talking of centuries back. So do we want to come back one more time to the same position that, yes, everything is fine, you're forgiven, the 22nd April massacre has been forgotten, let's shake hands and be friends again. Pakistan has no intention of being India's friend.
Mr. Dogra, if I could ask you now what you see as the possible options. So far, the Indian strategy, the Indian military strategy has worked very effectively, very successfully. But from here, of course, to preempt any nefarious move on the Pakistani part, but what do you believe are the options that India could choose to exercise from here?
Well, Shireen, I think so far India has been responding to Pakistan's aggression. And for the last 15 days, despite 22nd April, Pakistan has been violating the ceasefire every night. And yesterday, they went overboard in sending missiles and so on to Indian military assets. So now the time has come for us to consider, for the government to consider, and I'm sure they're doing it already, whether we should be only in the responsive mode or should we be aggressively responsive. I think unless we step up the pressure on Pakistan, and there are enough hints from across the world, USA in particular, where we are getting full support. Now, war is uncertain business. We might have an advantage today. There could be some unfortunate incidents tomorrow. Because remember, Pakistan still has about 80, 90 reported terrorists hiding in Jammu and Kashmir, and perhaps has some sleeper cells all over the country. So there could be nasty surprises, but war has nasty surprises in every situation. So we should be patient, but we should pursue our goal that from now onwards, Pakistan will not pursue terror as a means of its stealth war. I think that should be objective number one and the only objective that India should have.
Ms. Dogra, appreciate you joining us here this morning, sir. We, of course, will reconnect with you, and we hope to have you back as we hear from the Indian government, from the Ministry of Defence. We are expecting that briefing on the next course of action. But for now, we truly appreciate you taking time out to join us here on CNBC TV 18 with your thoughtful insights on where we find ourselves.